All right, well, we got some stuff from Lowe's, some wall cabinets that I needed. So there's two of them. So let's get the camera down and show you the box and get into it. All right, there it is. There's the box. It's a Gladiator brand from Lowe's. I did not pay for this. They sent it to me. It's pretty cool. It's that one. You know, this whole thing. Two doors. They call it what, the 3/4 door wall cabinet. I could have got the full door one. I don't think they had them in stock though, but they did have these, two of these. Gonna put some like shop rags and stuff at the bottom. Probably gonna mount them over there on top of the or above the washer and dryer. That way they're out of the way. So anyway, there's all that kind of stuff. Now let me get this box opened and get everything set out and start putting it together, and I'll bring you back. All right, we got the hardware packet, the instructions on how to put it together. The two doors over there, I still gotta get unwrapped. You can see some panels over there. Looks like three of them. One up there on the toolbox. Two over here. Right here. And two here. So let's get to putting this thing together. Don't get dizzy. Okay, when you're putting this back panel on, there's little tabs. You see them right here? The back panel's two-piece. There's little tabs. You got to make sure these tabs go in these slots before you put it all together and put screws in it and then go, oh crap, the tabs ain't in. But if you look here, there's tabs here on each side too, and there's tabs across the top that's got to go in. You got to make sure they're in. And then this one slides in. You see how these tabs, this one was bent. You can see it's bent right there. I don't know if I like that, but whatever. And they go just like that. And then there's screws here, 3 screws here, and I think 3 screws somewhere else, I thought, that holds it in. Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but I had this upside down. See how it's indented here? It was the other way around, but you still got to make sure these tabs, there's the 2 screw holes. There's 2 here, 3 back here. Little small sheet metal screws that holds it in. That's it. All right, I got the screws in. 3 at the bottom, 2 here, and all the tabs are in. That one wasn't. I had to take it back off a minute ago. Y'all should have told me that. But anyway, now I got to stand it up and tighten these 2 in each corner, front and back. So let me do that. All right, I'm just tightening up these corner bolts. Now, it came with an Allen wrench, but ain't nobody got time for that. Much faster with a ratchet. All right, now that they're all tight, we're going to go around on the other side and put the doors on. All right, got it all together. Let me walk around to this side. The doors have, oops, sorry about that. Doors have holes here. So you start these screws first, this one and this one. Not this one, leave that one out. Start these to at least hang the door and get the screws started. After you get these 2 screws started, then you can get this one started, tighten it up, and then just adjust it for whatever gap you want. It's a little walk, this one is. The other one wasn't. Anyway, let's get over there and hang it, and I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like after they're on the wall. All right, I'm going to show you the box one more time. That way you can see the dimensions of this here wall cabinet. 28 by 28, 28 wide, 28 tall, 20 or 12 inches deep. Now I will tell you, if you space these shelves out like they have them here, the stuff has to be pretty small. So there that is. These are pretty nice. Let me turn the box around. All right, I think I've already shown this, but I'm showing it again because you see those tracks back there that you can put these on. I'll show you the hook that it comes with in just a second. You see it right there? If you mount those to the wall, then you can put these anywhere you want them. And they got other accessories too that you can buy to go on it too. So that's pretty cool. I might check into seeing how big these are. Well, it looks like that one's bigger than that one. So anyway, get one to go over there to match. Just thought you wanted to see the box again. So there it is. Now let's go over there to the cabinets. All right, there they are. They're both mounted on the wall. I didn't use those little hooks I was just telling you about that goes on the track because I don't have any of the track. I just found the studs and put them in the studs. The wife is already organizing stuff. Well, both of us really. Don't think there's anything in this one yet. And you see they have magnets right here to hold the door shut. I kind of wish you didn't have to open this one to open that one, but it is what it is, I guess. Here's this one. Hopefully you can see all that pretty good. Just mainly household stuff and a few tools. Even though I don't know why she's worried about having a few tools when, you know, right behind me there's a crap load of tools. We still gotta get one more of these bins to put that stuff in. So that's cool. Like I was saying, a normal size or the big size laundry detergent bottle, it won't fit there or up there. So you'd have to get a small one. Oh, look at there. She's got her tape measure stuck to it. And they won't fit here either. Matter of fact, let me get a tape measure. All right, as you can see, the bottle's got to be less than 8 inches to fit in here, tall. Now let's see these. To fit on this shelf, it has to be 7 inches or less. And 7.5 on that one or less to fit in. Well, I mean, you could tip it and because it goes up a little bit. Both of these do. But you wouldn't be able to just pull it straight out. Now this cabinet is the one I put up last, obviously. It was kind of warped somehow or another, and I couldn't get the doors to line up. So I had to re-loosen the screws in the corners and kind of rack the whole thing a little bit and hold the doors where they lined up and then tighten those corner screws up and it worked. So you may have to do that. I think that's because this one had that dent in the back. Maybe it got warped or something. I don't know. Okay, here's the hook system that you mount to the back of the cabinet. Because they're like carriage bolts. It goes in there and tightens up. And then that just hooks on the wall on those rails that I was telling you about over here. That's pretty cool. And of course, came with two of them because I got two cabinets. Well, one in each box, right? That's pretty cool. If you ever decided you wanted to do that, you could always just put those rails, that rail system up, or track, or whatever they call it, the gear track. It says mounts on gear track channels. So there you go. That's pretty neat. And they got all kind of stuff that you can mount on those tracks. That's all I got for this video. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.